Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be your new moon and Gemini reading from May 22nd through June 21st. We're going to have this extra Gemini energy all around us. It's analytical, curious, fact-finding, and restless. We need to steer clear of confusion and rely on a healthy balance of intuition and logic and reason in order to keep our heads above water at this time. So let's go ahead and jump right into this reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Sagittarius. We're going to invite spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides to this space to deliver the messages that you need to hear from May 22nd until June 21st. Okay. All right, Sag. So your overall energy is the Two of Swords. This is Moon and Libra energy, but it can represent any of the air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The Two of Swords is the minor arcana version of the Justice card. So it's all about pulling back. It's about, blind justice, being objective, weighing the pros and cons. It's also about karmic justice. But the Two of Swords, when it's in the upright, is somebody who just doesn't want to hear it. They have two Aces of Swords, two perfectly good directions to move in, and they're trying to make up their mind. They're hearing all the different arguments. For some of you, this might have to do with a legal issue. For others of you, it's just about, trying to find objectivity in whatever situation you're in, whether it's work, whether it's your love life, whether it's your spiritual journey. Underneath there, you have the Three of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this is going to be work. Pentacles, this is Mars and Capricorn energy, but again, it can be any Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could just be about collaboration. So for some of you guys, you're in a situation where you have to collaborate, whether it's in a family, whether it's at work, whether it's within your relationship. And maybe it's also finding that work-life balance for some of you. With the Two of Swords in reverse, though, Spirit wants me to go back because I didn't really talk about it enough. The Two of Swords in reverse is clarity. It's making a decision and deciding which way to go, because in the reverse, the blindfold is off. It's very clear which way he or she needs to go. The Two of Swords takes me back to the Ace of Swords, and you guys are coming out as the Ace of Wands. So Sag, you guys have had some sort of download, some sort of understanding that really is pushing you in this brand new direction, and you can feel it. This is that fire energy. This is ether. This is your spiritual journey. This is your passion. This is your creativity. This is just this undeniable energy, and you're ready to start something brand spanking new. Now, what's blocking you is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but more particularly, it's Mars and Aries. You might be dealing with an Aries person or another fire sign, or this might be an aspect of yourself. The Two of Wands is all about being at a crossroads. One becomes two, and now they want this growth and this expansion to make three. But the Two of Wands in reverse tells us that it's taking us back to this Ace of Wands, that, you're at a crossroads, and it's really important. I'm getting here more than anything that either you're second guessing what you're feeling or this new direction, or Spirit's asking you to just pull back. Don't get caught up. It's kind of like the idea of falling in love. And, when we're falling in love, it's a beautiful thing, obviously, but we might not be able to see things as clearly as we need to or as we would like to. And this is the information I'm getting. You might just need to put a little bit of more planning. You can't just push this through. I feel like you've just, you're like a volcanic eruption, and you're just like, yeah, boom, I love this. This is what I want to do. This is where I'm going. But Spirit's saying there are some details that need to be attended to. Now, the intentions that you need to set, we have the Queen of Swords energy. This is air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I don't really like the Queen of Swords when she's in the reverse because she's operating more from her shadow self. So Spirit is saying, again, I feel like you really need to take into account the people around you and the impact that this volcanic eruption, your power, your energy has on others. Now, it's not saying that you necessarily have to stop that, but I mean, when we think of, I just keep getting a volcanic explosion and all of the rocks that pop out and all of the lava that spews out, that can, injure, maim, or kill an innocent bystanders. And so it's asking you to really maybe do what you're doing, but make sure that you can control it in some sort of way, that it's not too amorphic, and that this beautiful explosion of creativity and spirituality and energy, is not only beneficial for you, but anybody else who's involved. The Queen of Swords energy, she's about truth, she's about authenticity. So Spirit's really telling me, Sagittarius, it's really important for you to speak your truth. It's also really important that you try to. It's not saying you have to sugarcoat anything, but it's like, be wary of people's feelings, because something that you might just blurt out or you might say might really, really hurt someone. And it's important that you are very tactful at this time, okay? Because you're very powerful. I mean, it's very clear you're very, very powerful, but that you're really tactful with what you're saying and what you're doing. And then also that make sure that you're truthful, that you're logical, that you're operating from your head space and from a place of love and not from a place of reaction. Like, oh, you hurt me, so boom, I cut your head off. So make sure that your reactions here are really measured, and they're reactions that you're going to be proud of, okay? I know it sounds like a little bit of a scolding. I love you. It's not meant to be that way, but it's actually helping you to see the big picture. And I'm getting this energy of temperance, which is your energy, sort of trying to take more of the middle road. Whereas I know you feel this energy of like this explosive Ace of Wands energy, but make sure that, in defending yourself or in defending that or this journey, you're not too harsh, okay? Or you don't alienate others or burn any bridges that you don't want to be burned. Now, what you need to know is the Magician card in reverse. This is Mercury, so you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. The Magician card is all about having the tools that you need to create the life that you want or to manifest what you want. The Magician card is also, when he's showing up in the reverse, though, it's like, make sure that you don't lose sight of what's really important. The magician is all about magic and he's about alchemy, and he's kind of like that hermit energy. Like, he doesn't necessarily need like really nice and beautiful things. As he becomes more and more powerful, though, you just have to make sure that that doesn't get to you. Remember, you can swap the energies in this reading. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be an energy that you're observing, that somebody that you once really admired and somebody that you really, really trusted in and trusted in their magic. You might see that they're being over, having a little bit of a power struggle or issues with humility, like not being humble in this process. And the Magician card in reverse, Spirit really wants you to remember to get back to basics. Remember that you have all the tools that you need to create your reality at will, and that you're an extremely powerful being, Sagittarius. Very, very powerful. So don't forget that. Okay. Now, your positive energy, the outcome is the Sun in reverse. Now, the Sun in reverse, even if it's in reverse, is still the happiest card in the deck. And this is a beautiful outcome. They might have a little tinge of whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're co-creating. Again, it's co-creation with Spirit. For some of you, it's entering union. For some of you, it's just this happy optimism. It's being in the spotlight. It's, having, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's the happiest card in the deck. But when it's in the reverse, it's still the happiest card in the deck. But there might be something that didn't turn out exactly the way you wanted it to. But you know what? It's nothing. It's like not that big of a deal. Okay. So let's go ahead. Sorry about that, you guys, and see what additional messages we have for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, so we have intuition. So this is the High Priestess energy. I love the fact that we have the Magician and the High Priestess and they're mirroring each other. This energy is all about, this is the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. For some of you Saggies out there, this has everything to do with a relationship and some of you calling in your soulmate and just like really feeling that power and that energy and the union between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. You do also have to worry if you're already coupled or if you're already in this union that, make sure that you're not mirroring each other. Again, the Queen of Swords, are you acting the way that you would like to? Are you proud of your actions or are you mirroring your partner? So if your partner is overreacting or your partner is lashing out because of probably something that's going on internally within themselves, are you mirroring that energy? Now, can you be enough of a mirror for this person or vice versa so that, oftentimes we need to listen to other people's problems and we need to listen to other people's issues and let them talk about what they're going through so that we can be so quiet and still ourselves enough to be a mirror for them to really figure out what's going on and where they need to correct. Okay, so it's actually really beautiful energy here. It's trusting your intuition, the downloads you're going to be receiving, the psychic downloads, whether through prayer or through meditation. It's really going to be enlightening and bring you a lot of clarity. Okay, and then you get, so for some of you guys, this is a reunion. When I say reunion, it could be somebody coming back from your past. Remember, we have Venus retrograding in Gemini, and this creates this could be coming into union with somebody from your past, a past lover or relationship. You do have to be careful because that could be whether it's just for healing, whether it's for healing and closure, or is it for, is it to spark something new? Because I see here it's sparking something new. For those of you'll know it when you feel it, but it is important to be discerning. Use your intuition and a healthy dose of logic and reason to see where that's going. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins, so you get double aces. So whatever this new beginning for you, Sag, is, it's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of celebration. For a lot of you, it's going to be coming into union. For a lot of you, I'm just saying that right now, the Magician and the High Priestess, this is a divine pairing, and it's going to be, I think it's not going to look the way that you expected it or the way that you thought it would. Okay, but but man, it's there. Patience. All right, very good. Patience, and you get harmony. So you get 3 major arcana cards. So when you have more major arcana than anything else coming out, this is like spiritual big jobs. This is a big deal. And this big deal, this evolution, this union, whatever's coming into fruition is going to be something that's really worth celebrating. Rejoice in celebration. For some of you, we have the Lovers card. It's making this choice and deciding to really go with what you feel is necessary for you. This is something I think you've been waiting for, and I think Spirit is also, with these wands energy, divine timing is at work in your life, Sag. So it is really important for you to, to make sure you're not trying to rush something. Again, with this volcanic explosion, don't push before it's ready. Okay, don't try to push something through before it's time, and give the universe the time and the space to bring this to fruition, because it's gorgeous. This Patience card, this is your energy. This is about, planting that seed. It's already been planting. Now nurture it, watch it grow. And again, some of you are already in a relationship, and that's what you're doing. You're working through some of these issues so that you can take it to a higher level. Okay, but the Harmony card, I mean, it's beautiful. This is a new passionate relationship. Something that, you might have been or be meeting this person in the 5D or in the dream space, until you actually meet them in person. But it looks good, Sag. Okay, and then you get achievement. Focus on what makes you victorious. Yes. All right. Very nice. So, focus on your victories. Don't focus on your failures, although there's a lot to learn from our failures. But it's also all about where is your point of focus. So are you focusing on what you're afraid of happening, or are you focused on what it is you want to happen? Focus on your desired outcome, Sag, always. Don't let worry take a hold and slow down this process. And then you get self-fulfilling prophecy, exactly what I just said to you. Take small steps to diminish your worrying. Know it is going to be okay, and so it is. Yes, excellent. So again, don't get stuck. Don't let worry anchor you and delay this process, delay this union or this manifestation. Okay, so for all of you, it's not going to be union. It's going to be union of you and your higher self, and it's that balance and that coming together that's going to create what it is you need and want, whatever this Sun card is for you, whether it's starting a family, whether it's getting that dream job, whether it's being in union, whether it's getting married. Okay, it could be many different things. So additional messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from May 22nd to June 21st. Okay, observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. Yeah, very nice. So, okay, make sure, the high priestess also is observing patience, observing the process, seeing where you are, seeing the cycle of things, seeing things for what they are. Patience coming out again. Ooh, Sag, you guys have to be patient. Again, don't be that volcano that erupts prematurely, okay? Because somebody or something or you or your ego, something is going to get hurt if so. So it's really important. Okay, be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own time. Beautiful energy, Sag. Patience. I do apologize about the background noise. I do have people home and sometimes they speak really loudly, and if they're happy, all the better, right? At least they're not fighting. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some additional messages or final messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Final messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. There you go. You get Saint Germain. You get karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Yeah, Sag, I'm going to leave it there for you. I absolutely love this. Love this energy for you. Again, move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. All right, I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you for all your love and support, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Take care.